Grey winter weather, wet, cold, gloomy and hazy. Who doesn't wish for some sun, warmth and blue skies? No, there's another way. Come with us and see the alternative. Under Spain's sun, a paradise for sun seekers even in winter. We will show you what you can do here on the Costa Blanca even in winter. Endless walks on the beach to relax and enjoy are just as possible here as safari tours in the back and visits to nearby nature reserves. And even more secluded areas beckon with their diverse opportunities, just as more populated areas with their wonderful promenades. An indescribably beautiful sunrise over the sea wakes us up. May the day begin. Hey everyone, we are in the municipality of Valencia on the Costa Blanca and are at the Eurocamping located a good 80 km south of Valencia near Oliva, directly on the fine sandy beach of Playa de Rabdels. In addition to pitches of varying sizes, the campsite also offers mobile homes and apartments for rent. Several restroom buildings, a well-stocked supermarket with fresh bread daily and a beach restaurant round out the excellent infrastructure. Dogs are allowed on the beach, especially in winter. The seemingly endless beach offers the opportunity for long walks by the water with your four-legged friends. We are standing on the dune and have unobstructed sea views stretching from Cullera to Denia. We pay around €27 per night for our pitch, including 6 ampere of electricity. The resort's vibrant colors immediately welcome you at the entrance. The bird song entertains us and brings a sense of peace and serenity. Three large and clean sanitary buildings, each with its own character and style, are spread throughout the resort. The group mobile homes are located at 2 locations on the resort, one of which is near the adjacent beach restaurant and supermarket. Just a few meters separate the resort from the expansive, fine sandy beach, accessibly directly behind the sand dune with a fantastic view. And now it's time to explore. I'm Thomas, you're watching Tom's Caravaning Adventures, and let's go! Auf geht's! And there's a lot to discover here. The beach right in front of us invites you to take long walks, where even dogs can enjoy themselves in winter. Where numerous bathers frolic in the summer, there is now plenty of space for a relaxed stroll in temperatures of around 15 to 25 degrees C. Also very popular is a small 4-kilometer circular path that runs between the 2 river mouths, Rio del Vedat in the south and Rio del Gallinera in the north. Passing reed beds and tangerine plantations, we enjoy the tranquility of the beck. While the southern inlet of the river always has water, the northern one is usually dry and only during heavy rainfall does it provide another outlet from the back. We are impressed by the largely undeveloped and natural dune landscape during our walks. As the crow flies, it's only about 3 km to the Majal, the natural park between Oliva and Pego. By car, it's about 10 km. Rice fields surrounded by reeds impress with their flora and fauna. Bird life in particular finds its habitat here. The reed fairies stand in all their splendor in the context of the mountains in the back. It is the Rio del Vedat that supplies the area with water before flowing into the sea near the Eurocamping site. Water striders speak for themselves. The water quality is obviously excellent. The water level in the nature park is regulated by a dam. A very simple, manually controlled system. A good 1 km upstream, we find ourselves in a dense thicket of reeds. We walk across wooden walkways through the marshland and enjoy the view of the local animals and the surrounding area. From the Eurocamping site, 40 km south behind Javier, we find a hidden Granadella Bay. A very small and dreamy bay with impressive cliffs all around, from which hiking trails also lead over the cliffs. The beach itself is made of coarse gravel and shines snow white. As we continue exploring the cliffs via dreamy staircases, the sound of the sea radiates a fantastic sense of tranquility. What a magnificent view! It's only a good 3 km as the crow flies, but almost 18 km driven to reach the Puig de Lorenca mountain near Benitatxell. From a height of about 440 meters, we enjoy an incredible view of almost the entire Costa Blanca coast. Looking south, we pass Calpe, Altea, Benidorm and the Sierra Aitana all the way to Alicante. Looking north, we see Montgo, Oliva, Gandia and Cullera all the way to Valencia. And even Ibiza is visible at our feet 100 km via sea level. It's about 44 km from Eurocamping to Calpe. The former fishing village has developed into a well-known tourist attraction. From the promenade, we look north along the exciting coastline to Moraiva and, in the distance, to the Puig de Lorenca. We follow the promenade past the Platia della Fossa. The Eiffage, the town's landmark, rises imposingly from the sea at 332 meters. A hike to the highest point is doable within 2 hours with good footwear and a good level of fitness, and is a small adventure. Numerous bars, restaurants and boutiques line the promenade and offer opportunities to find adequate supplies. It's another 20 km to Benidorm. This former fishing village has also developed into a tourist magnet over the past few decades. The multitude of high-rise buildings is reminiscent of a miniature Manhattan. You can immediately sense that the population density is considerably higher here, as Benidorm is also known for its nightlife. While the city has a good 74,000 local residents, the number, including tourists, exceeds 500,000 during the holiday season. We look along the more frequented waterfront promenade at Platia del Poniente to the Torsal de la Cala viewing platform. Numerous bars, restaurants and boutiques lined up among the high-rise buildings offer entertainment. We walk a little further into the city center, past several restaurants and shops. It doesn't take long until we reach the small city park, Parc des Foyettes. The park offers some relief from the complex of houses. The 3 wise men are on display here during the Christmas season. Passing Altea, we reach the mountain village of Castel de Guadalest at a good 500 meter elevation via small roads. The old town center of this originally Moorish town has been declared a cultural monument of art and history and offers 6 different museums with interesting exhibitions on nativity scenes and dollhouses, torture instruments, micro-miniatures, the ethnographic museum, Microgigante, and the Casa Orduna City Museum. We enjoy a magnificent view stretching all the way to the sea. A small tunnel leads past the bell tower and up to the other side. Small shops and bistros line the area selling typical souvenirs and products. The path ends at San Gregorio Square with a magnificant view of the reservoir below us, the Embals de Guadalest. A 10-kilometer walk around the reservoir is possible. The access road is then located just before the mountain village below. A statue adorns the square, surrounded by small shops and bars. Behind it is a local town hall with a beautiful clock on the roof. Directly behind the town hall, a path leads to another viewpoint on a ledge. From here, we have a fantastic panoramic view all the way to Beniarda. A little further inland is the Aitana Safari, near Penagüila, Alcoleja and Zella. From the Eurocamping, it's about 94 km along the coast up to 1000 meters above sea level. Directly behind the entrance is a ticket office, a souvenir shop and a safari-themed restaurant. We drive through the large gate and marvel at the expansive, open grounds, home to animals from all over the world. We pass individual stations, here a herd of llamas.
Last picture.
But zebras, donkeys and Watusi cattle also live together in a herd here, completely unfazed by the spectators. A little further on, camels await us, unfenced, along with donkeys, deer and Barbary sheep. The giraffes plucking their food from high above the trees are particularly impressive. They, too, live here alongside donkeys and ponies. A herd of horses, donkeys, deer and Watusi cattle also seems to get along splendidly. There's certainly no sign of food envy. It's also impressive how carefully the cattle handle their massive horns. Hippos impress with their size and weight of up to 4,500 kilograms. You wouldn't know it, but they can run at speeds up to 30 kph. The elephants seems to be comfortable and cheerful companions, especially when it comes to treats like apples. They don't live alone here either and are accompanied by Barbary sheep. The polar wolf lives here in its fenced enclosure and makes its rounds. It is a very impressive sight. We head into a fenced enclosure. Getting out is prohibited and windows must be kept closed. Even though the tigers and lions seem to be peaceful here, they are still advised to be treated with sufficient respect. We are impressed by the majestic presence as well as the calm they can radiate, always with the knowledge that they can also be different. This is a small selection of the possibilities available here in winter. Whether it's walks on the beach, hikes along bays or in the back, or simply strolling along the promenades. All in pleasant temperatures reminiscent of early summer conditions at home. It's time to get out of the grey, dingy winter weather and into more summery conditions. Danke fürs Einschalten. Wenn dir das... Thanks for tuning in. If you liked the video, please leave me a thumbs up, a comment and subscribe to my channel.